What's up guys, this is your boy Phantom TCE here, and today I'm gonna bring you my Shaddoll deck profile. It's been a long time since I uploaded a video, and if I'm not mistaken, the last video I made was about this deck profile in particular. It hasn't changed that much, it's still the same. But yeah, I play against some weird decks, Emancipators. If you manage to summon your Winda, you can win. You can beat the living shit out of them. Against Eldritch, it's a little bit more complicated. But yeah, it's a very fun deck to play until Infernoble Knights come out in the next set. So stay tuned if you want to see my deck profile. It's very weird. So yeah. Again, like I always say, use my deck profile as a guide. Don't copy my exact deck, because your meta in your locals could be different. Alright, starting off, obviously this is not the Invoke variant. This is more of a Shaddoll, a pure Shaddoll if you want to see it like that. But yeah, first of all, we're playing 3 copies of Sakumura. This guy right here is the one that filters your entire deck, so you really want to see him in your opening hand, so you can start doing all your combos. The same with Shaddoll Wendy. These two right here, they're the best friends. But Wendy could do some plays on your opponent's turn. You can protect yourself with Wendy and stuff, and if you break or some weird shit, you just set the Wendy, and you can at least get another monster. For example, you can get Beast, draw 2 cards, and get more cards for your next turn. Next we play a bunch of 1-ups of our deck. We play one Shaddoll Falco. I was debating on getting rid of him, but sometimes he's pretty useful. One Shaddoll Hedgehog gets you an extra card in your hand. I was still debating on getting rid of him. One Dragon pops the spell and bounces a card in your opponent's turn. This card is extremely amazing. If you want to get rid of a problematic card, just set it with Wendy and then flip it with the trap card. Then we have Shaddoll Beast, and then we play one Ariel for the combo. And this card could come in handy sometimes. You can just banish 3 cards from either player's graveyard, so she's extremely amazing in that case. That's it for the Shaddoll monsters. Doesn't change that much from the last time. Next we play the trick of the 4 mage engine. We play the 2 damage juggler, the 1 trick clown, and 1 hat tricker. Hat tricker is an extra card to get on the field, to just an extender if you're running short on monsters. And obviously you can search it with damage juggler. Damage juggler comes in handy sometimes. Your opponent wants to burn you, or there's a problematic card, just dish damage juggler. And perform mage, trick clown. It's very self-explanatory. This is extremely amazing to do all the weird shenanigans with him. Next we play Small Trickster engine. I'm still playing this engine because sometimes it annoys your opponent, and if you are going into time, you just summon your Kandina and then tell your opponent to play. If you're playing against a deck that relies to play spell cards, you just basically burn them, and that's it. And obviously you can get your Carbane. Kandina can get rid of some cards, and Carbane is extremely amazing. I really do like the honest effect that she has. Next we play, for hand traps, 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Ogre, and 1 Effect Veiler. The reason I'm not playing 3 is sometimes I brick, and I normally open with 2 copies, so I really want to make sure that if I draw these 2 cards, I'm not gonna draw them again. And that's a lot of shit that happened. Back in the days when I was playing 3 copies, obviously my luck is super bad, so yeah. But if you want to play the 3 copies, you go ahead and play the 3 copies. I'm playing Ghost Ogre and Effect Veiler because they're alike, so you can summon Construct pretty easily, and you can stop your opponent in some ways. That's it for the monsters. Now going to the spell, we're playing a bunch of fusion spells. We're playing Shaddoll Fusion, Amazing card going second. 3 L Shaddoll Fusion. 3 Super Poly to get rid of your opponent's field. If some shit comes that is very problematic. And we play 1 Polymerization. Because we're playing with fucking spell, a field spell that searches it. We play 1 Foolish Bird to get obviously your monsters and get some combo pieces in your hand. You can ditch Hedgehog, search Sakumata or Wendy or some weird shit like that. Or you can ditch, I don't know, Beast, draw 1 extra card if you wanted, or just to thin your deck. Next, the card I was talking about right now is Future Repair Plant. Basically, you discard a card, add your Polymerization from your graveyard or deck to your hand, and the other effects during the end phase, you can add 1 fusion material you use. So you basically recycle all your materials for your opponent's turn if you have El Shaddoll Fusion, and so on, so on, so on. Next, we play 1 Trickster Life Stage. Obviously, this searches your Candina. This can lock your opponent's spell and trap cards. That's one of the reasons why I really like this card. It just blocks your opponent's monsters, spells and trap cards, or they're forced to activate them. So it's a very good card. Then Transforming to search these 2 cards right here. This is very obviously if you need a fusion spell, you can add this. If you want monsters, you can add your life stage to go on with the combo. Next, for the trap cards, we play 2 Shaddoll Fusion. This card is extremely amazing. I was thinking of putting it to 3, but 2 is okay. I don't want to break. 1 Shaddoll Core to add your spells to your hand from your graveyard. Let me explain myself briefly. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a spell trap card Shaddoll from your graveyard. So you basically ditch this card with, I don't know, with Construct, then this card will get you an extra Shaddoll Fusion, and so on, so on. So you just kind of recycled your spell and trap cards with this card. And it's an extra monster if you need it. That's it. I hope I explained myself with that one. It's kind of very weird. Anyways, starting with we're going now with the extra deck. Playing 3 Construct, self-explanatory. You use them all pretty quickly. During the combo, you normally summon 2. The third one is in case you go into the grind game. We play 1 Al Capone. Sometimes you summon her first. This card is pretty amazing. I was debating on playing 2 copies of her, but I don't seem to find space. And I really love her. Her effect, just to negate the effect of 1 card on the field permanently, is extremely amazing. And if she's sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Shaddoll card from your deck and discard 1 card. So you can kind of get all your pieces very quickly. Next, we play 2 Winda. She's pretty amazing. You really want to end up with her on the field if you're playing against something like Adamantimators. That they summon a lot. You summon this, you're probably going to have a bad time getting rid of her. Sorry. Next, we play 1 Starving Venom, Fusion Dragon for Super Poly, and 1 Mr. Golem. This was against this deck. Salamangreats, but you can get rid of this card easily and run some other future Super Poly target, like Mud Dragon or some weird shit. I don't know, whatever you have at your disposal. I'm really running this because my meta, in my locals, they play Salamangreat still, so yeah. Next, we play 1 Gravity Controller for Lynx, Gravity Controller. Comes in handy sometimes. You can just cut this card out, put something else. We play 1 Magnite Cruise Avermax. The combo basically ends up with him, and then you summon a Winda during your opponent's turn. So yeah, it's kind of hard for your opponent to get rid of him. We play 1 Unicorn, 1 Boros Sword just to OTK your opponent, 1 IP Macarena. Summoning Avermax with Macarena is extremely amazing. One Cross Sheep for obviously the combo, and this is a fusion deck. This is actually pretty cool. And one Abyss Dweller just to mess with your opponent, and obviously you can summon him with Ariel. Ariel is light, so he gains that extra attack. Basically that's it for my deck profile. I haven't changed it that much since last time. Obviously my side deck is pretty weird. Play 2 Mind Control if I'm going second. Just give my opponent's monster just to link him away into Cross Sheep or Macarena or something I need to summon. We play 2 Nibiru's. Same reason as Astral Blossom, I have a bad luck of drawing 2 to 3 cards, and I really hate breaking with them, so I feel like 2 is pretty okay. In my case, you can run 3 if you want. This is just my personal preference. Same shit with Dark Ruler No More. My luck is super bad. Sometimes I draw 3. I remember one time playing in a tournament, and I draw 3 Nibiru's and 2 Dark Ruler No More. I was like, yo, do you shuffle my deck? And they were like, yeah, I've shuffled your deck. And then the card I draw was something very useless, like an Ash Blossom. I was like, yeah, this is pretty okay, I guess. Next we play 3 Denko Sekka. This card is extremely amazing. If you're playing against, I don't know, Alter Guys or some good shit. Plus she's the light. We can do Construct if we want it with her. This is against the Mirror Match. 1 Random Twin Twister and 2 Cosmic Cyclones. I really don't remember what came up in my mind playing this weird lineup. But yeah, and obviously my tokens. But yeah, basically that's it. Hope you enjoyed this deck file. As always, use this as a guide. Don't copy my exact deck. Obviously, this deck file is for my is just to play at my locals. If your locals has, I don't know, something like, I don't know, Plunder Patrol, or they're more of Eldritch players, then you should play something else. So yeah, if you want to see my Infernal Knight deck profile, I'm still waiting for Rise of the Duelists, if I'm not mistaken. That's the set that comes with the new Infernal Knights. Don't remember, but if you want to see a deck profile of that deck, subscribe, and I'll upload it as soon as I have the deck profile. I hope to post it on Sneak Peek Day. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, thanks.